Hi guys, welcome to another video with me, Angry Britain from Angry TV. This is not a planned video, so it's going to be a bit rough and ready and the sound will probably be atrocious. But I've got one of these. It's a Nissan Leaf. We've got it as a courtesy car for the day. So I thought I'd give you a quick 5-minute review of this electric wonder. Right, hang on. So it's definitely an improvement on the original one, that's for sure. But it's still pretty bloody ugly. Okay, this is it. Quite a nice colour though, I'll give it that. Yes, not the best place to be filming a car. But there you go, get the idea. Let's go around the back. Up on the wall. That's the back of it there. So we're here at Deal Seafront. Wife's gone off to a meeting and left me to it. So I'm YouTubing. There you go. Right, let's have a look inside. Okay. So this is the future. Let's go out a bit. That's what you get. Okay, and what you get is mainly nasty cheap plastics. Down here, the gear knob here, which looks a bit like a nipple.
Hi.
And some very, very old-fashioned tech. I mean, they'd be more suited to an old Defender than the future of motoring. That's the stereo. Take it from me, the camera is ridiculously low res. It's horrible. And it's just kind of cheap and nasty. Room in the back. More cheap and nasty plastics. Not impressed. And let's talk about the worst feature of this car. Down there. It's got a foot-operated parking brake, like something out of the 1960s. I mean, not only is it impossible to operate, so much so that I'm not actually going to use it because it nearly took the skin off my shins when we picked the car up, but it's entirely needless. This car is a 2022 Leaf. There's no excuse for that to be there. It should be an electronic button here with all the rest of them. I mean, come on, Nissan. What is that all about? Right, just about to drop this this Leaf back. Something that's worth mentioning, in case you're thinking about buying one, is the brakes are shocking. They're shocking to the point that they're dangerous. You've got no brake feel at all. You press the pedal, nothing really happens. And all of a sudden they bite. And by the time they've bitten, you're almost in the back of the car in front of you. I drive a 50-year-old 1969 Beetle, and the brakes are pretty similar to that. That's how bad they are. Don't know why, but just something to be aware of in a Leaf. Shocking. Right, so obviously, as you can tell, I am completely underwhelmed with the future of motoring. I mean, it's it's a courtesy car, and let's talk about that. Okay, so my wife will only drive an automatic. So at this particular dealership, the only automatic they've got is the Nissan Leaf, because obviously all electric cars are automatic. Now that's all very well and good, and I'm sure they're doing it to save money and save the planet and reduce the carbon footprint. But what happens if you've never had an electric car before? Or you need to go further than the 130 miles that this thing offers. I mean, we've done a trip today, it's going to be 60 miles, so 50%. But sitting here now in an electric car, I've got proper range anxiety. If it had been any other automatic, we'd have just jumped in it and gone where we need to go and not worried about it, and know that we could have stuck a bit of petrol in it if we needed to. But you find yourself constantly watching the mileage and the range. I had a Zoe before on lease, and that was great because that had a range of 210 or 220 miles, and it got to a good 200 when I was using it. So 200 is about right. But in this Nissan Leaf, it's only got the little 39 kilowatt battery or whatever it is, and the maximum range is 130 miles. That is no use to anybody. It's really not. What's the point? They do another one that's got 57 kilowatts or something, which does 200 miles. But you'd think, for a courtesy car, they would have the bigger battery version, wouldn't you? So that customers can jump in it, go where they need to go, and not stress about the range, which is all we've done since we picked it up. I seriously thought about bringing my dirty great diesel van down to deal today, because I knew it would get here. And that's only got about a quarter of a tank of petrol in it, diesel even. I'm not convinced with electric cars, you know. And I don't think, clearly, Rishi is either after his announcement yesterday that he's delaying the banning of petrol cars for another 5 years. We're just not there yet. It's a nice idea, but we're just not there. And that's showing in the price of EVs. The used prices are ridiculous. The depreciation is massive. I saw an advert or someone told me about an advert for a Taycan the other day. 120 grand new, a year old, 10,000 miles. And the dealership offered him 57 grand. It's mental. It's mental. So anyway, that's my 5-minute review of the Nissan Leaf. It's must try harder, Nissan. Must try harder, car industry. I'll stick with my dirty, great petrol, stupid cars that are fine. Anyway, thanks for watching. This was, as I say, an unplanned, rough and ready video, which you can tell. And I'll see you for a proper video soon. Cheers.